Looking inside now, swinging across court. That one partially blocked.
Take their time, but here's on cue.
And Zach Cleveland getting in the way.
Because they could get back on defense and get stops. That's what made them different. But then
in three-point makes and percentage. Cleveland, a baseline cut.
You want to see when you're trying to draw.
That's right.
Cleveland, late shot clock situation, fading away. Oh, the soft
Able to finish through that.
Oh, picked off. Look out. Zach Cleveland, showtime.
use their size to their advantage against Liberty.
Cutting to the rim and came out and bumped them in the first round of the Conference USA. These were the regular season champs. That's a great cut.
All right, what's going on, guys? We are here live outside at the Portsmouth Invitational. Obviously, as y'all can see, I'm joined by a new guest today. We got Zach Cleveland with us. Zach, how we doing today, man?
Awesome. I mean, enjoying the weather. It's beautiful out here. Just enjoying the experience.
Yeah, man. I was gonna ask, how's your Portsmouth experience been so far?
It's been really cool. I mean, you're meeting a bunch of new people, playing with new teammates. Got to do a few NBA interviews this morning. So just a really cool experience. And I mean, just being able to play basketball with some different teammates and try to win a little championship.
Yeah, man. Looks like you guys are off to a good start. I know everyone comes in here looking to showcase something different for scouts. They talk to you guys about that, the BAM testing. So what have you been looking to show NBA scouts when you've been here?
I think first and foremost is just defensive versatility. I think yesterday in the game I got to guard 1 through 5 at some point. I was guarding the point guard, center, you name it. So just being able to switch and guard multiple positions I think is very important at the next level. And then just being able to kind of connect the group, whether that's obviously not a lot of teams need a bunch of superstar scorers. So just being able to do little things, whether it's screening, cutting, just getting the ball moving, just kind of keep the flow moving and do whatever the team needs.
So you kind of led me into my next question there. You beat me to one of them. But can you talk to me about how you've developed the ability to be so? Because you're a forward, 6'7" ish, maybe taller, maybe shorter. I don't know your exact measurements, but. You do a lot more than most guys at your size are able to do. So what's kind of, been the development of those skills?
Yeah, I always kind of tell people that growing up, my mom used to coach me. She was a big basketball player, and she would always put me at point guard as a kid. And so I kind of developed some guard skills there. And then, you grow up, you hit a growth spurt, and then your high school coach, of course, big guy, goes in the paint. So then I was able to really be a post my whole high school career, and then college came by, and I it's like everything kind of came full circle, and I was kind of familiar with playing like the guard spot, handling the ball, but also being able to defend post players, play the post, and so it all kind of came together and has led to me to where I'm at versatility wise.
Yeah, man, and so for those of you who don't know, his junior year, Zach was 51st in the nation in assists, top among forwards. Can you talk to me a bit through your decision-making process?
Yeah, I mean, I think Liberty played offense where I was kind of like the hub in the middle of the court. So it was like, you watch kind of like Draymond play, Jokic play. Like that's kind of how we ran our offense, and so and also I played with a lot of really good shooters. So it was like the floor was very well spaced. And it kind of was simple by the time game time comes, how much we practice it, whether it's like the backdoor cuts, stop behind shots. I mean, the decision making is pretty fluent, pretty easy.
Yeah, man, I love it. Another thing that, again, really interesting about your game and just you in general, you stayed at the same school for 4 years. So in this era, what was it about Liberty that made you decide that you were going to stay there for your whole college career?
I mean, it was just the people, because obviously, I sacrificed some money to stay there, like to stay at the same school. But I mean, it was Coach McKay and my teammates. I mean, those are my best friends. I mean, they're going to be my wedding someday, and it's just like I wouldn't sacrifice that. I don't think you can put a price on those relationships and the stuff Coach McKay's taught me on and off the court. I mean, he's a big Christian man. Like, he really instilled values in me that I think is going to make me a better husband someday, make me a better father someday. So I don't think you can put a price on that,
Yeah, following up on that, we've talked to Kyle Rode in the past. He's a friend of the pod.
Yep.
I know obviously you were kind of an understudy to him.
Yeah.
So what did you learn from Kyle that helped you grow your game?
I think his competitive nature. I mean, he's by far the most competitive teammate I've ever had, and just like that competitiveness, because I played with him and he's been my coach for a year, has just pushed me to a new level. It's like when you see a guy going that hard, trying to win every sprint in the gym, getting work after every practice, like that just naturally pushes you to work harder and be better. So I think his competitive nature has helped me some of the most.
All right, 2 more questions for you here. One, what skill are you hoping to improve on as you make your way to the next level?
Yeah, I think obviously people who know my game is like the next step for me is just like taking open shots, and like obviously my shot is never going to be my forte, and it's never going to be like I'm not going to be a guy that's where I make my biggest impact, but just being able to space the floor and if I'm open, shoot it. So I think that'll really help my game and just improve spacing wise, and once that happens, I think it'll tune up the rest of my game as well.
I love it. And then finally for you, I'm gonna throw something a little bit of a curveball.
Okay.
Can you give me your top 3 movies of all time?
Okay, top 3 movies.
Top 3 movies.
This says
of
a
all
lot
time.
about a person, so this is kind of stressful.
I know it does.
At 3, this is gonna be like I don't know how much of a hot take it is, but I'm gonna go Whiplash. I don't know if you're familiar.
I have not.
Okay. Okay. It's you got to put it on the watch list. It's good. It's Whiplash. Then I'll go. Are you a Marvel guy or no?
I can get behind Marvel.
Okay. I would say it's gonna be like basic, but like Avengers Endgame is up there. I mean, it's probably my favorite Marvel movie.
That's a
So
classic.
I put that at 2. And my favorite movie of all time. This is tough. Can you give me one? Just like I just want to hear like one from your top 3.
So I'm a big believer in The Dark Knight.
Okay,
as a movie.
Yes, that's a really good one.
Princess Bride, just a classic.
Okay, then I'm gonna diverse my portfolio here, and go a rom-com, and I'm gonna go How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Zach, thank you so much for this.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Really excited to get to see your next steps and where you end up going. Yeah, man. Anything you want to say to the people?
No, I appreciate you guys having me on, and I appreciate meeting you guys. It's my pleasure.
All right. Well, that's all we got. And thank you guys for tuning in.